Hey there, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I am a couple days late, but I have a reason. I want you to know there is a method to my madness, kind of. If you're new to my channel, thanks for coming on. My name is Lisa. My channel is Luna Lux AZ. I've started my channel with videos with things on like luxury goods and things that I loved, and purses and shoes. And I didn't get too far into it because I ended up going on a weight loss journey, and this is it. So thanks for joining. If you can bear through it, I would love you forever. I am about, let's see, my due date for this video would have been Thursday or Friday, and it is Monday. And I will explain right now why I am behind, and glad I was able to catch up really quick. So thanks for joining me. If you could subscribe, I'd love to grow my channel, and I'm trying to get to 1,000, but I think 500 is kind of a good number too. If you have any questions, just please go ahead and put the questions down in the comments, and I would love to answer from my experience for you. I'm not a doctor. I don't give medical advice. I can only tell you what I've gone through, and legally that's safe enough. So one of the things I want to start with first is that I went over my due date. My due date would have been for my injection would have been Thursday the 5th would have been my injection due date. And I didn't do, I'm going to look down because I'm looking at my calendar. I apologize for that. Around the 3rd. So that's actually the holiday. That was Labor Day holiday. I actually started to feel a little bit, not sick. I don't know how to explain it. Not like sick or ill, or, I'm always a little bit tired with the injection. I'm okay with that. I can deal with it. I found ways, techniques and tricks to keep my energy level going. As you can tell, I right now am like, not at a loss for energy. There's no other way to explain it other than to say a gut feeling of it's time for a break. I need to take a break. Hold on. I'm going to be drinking my Premier shake right now. I try to eat all my food before 6 p.m. So I'm just going to take a quick drink. It's not a commercial, you guys. I really need to drink this. I wish Premier Protein was a sponsor for me. Okay. I just had this feeling on that date. So it was probably about 3 days after 4 days after my last injection. I started to feel like I just needed a break. I don't know why. I felt like my body was almost like resetting, or even asking me, hey, Lisa, give me a break. Give me a minute to catch up. I almost feel like the medicine wasn't so high, or too high, but it was almost like my body was like, I need to slow down and recalibrate. I need you to kick back the medicine to match me. And that's what I did. I told my provider, I told some people that I know that are on the medication how I felt. And they all said to me, Lisa, that makes sense. Like literally that happens. And I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's something that happens and you should follow your gut. One thing that I've really been working on in the past couple of years is following my gut instinct. And it told me to get off the meds for just a few days, not long term. That means that I was due on the 5th for my injection. On the 5th, 6th, and 7th of September, I did not get an injection. I monitored how I felt. I monitored what I was thinking. I monitored my mood or energy levels. I monitored my cravings or appetite. I'm going to tell you right now, I had full on appetite suppressant. So I could have still gone a whole day without food. I know I needed food. That's besides the point. But I want you guys to know 3 days off, and I literally was like, I could probably not eat for a minute. So the suppressant part was fine. Felt a little bit more GI movement, but it was different. It was not like I was constipated. I had a little bit more movement, just barely. Like my body was almost like, hey, I don't feel that medicine in me. I think I'm going to kind of, have a bowel movement. I'm going to let you go to the bathroom. When it comes to my food noise, I had a little bit of food noise. I did. But just because I had food noise wasn't really a problem, I found, because my appetite suppressant was still there. So the food noise would say, hey, doesn't a taco sound good? And then I was like, I'm not hungry. I'm just not hungry. And then another voice said, well, don't worry, Friday or Saturday is your taco night. You can go get tacos then. And I was content totally with like saying, okay, I'm good. I'm not gonna eat anything extra. So I honestly ate under 1,000 calories all those days. I wasn't hungry. If I wanted to eat, I could have eaten, but I ate really good. I had 100 grams of protein. I drink 2 of these a day in whatever form or flavor. On the 7th is the day that I knew I needed my shot. And I'm going to tell you what I was feeling. On the 7th, I had such good appetite suppressant that I got to the almost end of the day because I didn't want to eat anything except for my tacos. And I knew those calories would be a little bit higher. So I didn't want food during the day. I was able to hold out for tacos on Saturday until I ate at about 5:30, I think. And I was weak. I was actually very low. I had no food in me, right? I had no energy, no calories. So I knew that I needed to eat. And as soon as I ate my food, I had 4 tacos. I haven't had 4 tacos in 3 months. Not because of anything other than I just didn't want 4 tacos. I had no room for it. I was hungry. I was full. And I really just didn't need the food. So I ate 4. I enjoyed them thoroughly. Like I really enjoyed them. And after that 4th one, no more. Now, I did get a burrito and told my husband, I'm going to save this burrito for Sunday because I want to see how I feel. This was all me just doing a science experiment. I'm going to see how I feel with that burrito on the next day. If I can't eat it, I can't eat it. You can have it. But if I do want some, I want to see, am I craving the meat? Am I craving the tortilla? I want to know. I'm kind of curious. So I ate my tacos that Saturday night, went home, and I got my injection. One quick tip, make sure you guys have alcohol. I am using compound now, and I had no alcohol in the house, and I had no alcohol wipes. So I had to drive all the way to my friend's house, get some alcohol wipes. And then I also got a B12 shot, came back home, and I did my injection. And this is the time that I went up to 35 units, you guys, 35 units. Still on Saturday night, I got my injection. I will show you a clip of it in here somewhere.
Maybe I'll go on this side. I think I'll go right here. That's what I'm gonna do, right above this. So, all right, I've got an old vial. I'm not going to throw that away. I just didn't yet. Oh, why is there moisture in this? Huh. That's interesting. I hope that's not leaking. So the new one, okay, the leaking one is the old one, I think. That's interesting to note. Okay, so this one is locked in. So I've got my terzepatide that has no twisty top on like the old one. I've got my measurements here. I'm going to go to 35. Eesh. Alcohol wipe. I'm going to wipe that area right above. And we're going to wipe the top of our canister. And that is it, folks. We're done there.
After that injection, I stayed up. I was full of energy. I had energy from the food. I had energy from the Diet Coke. I had energy from the B12. And I had energy from a little bit of that B vitamin that's in the injection. I was doing dishes for about 2.5 hours, cleaning house, organizing, getting laundry started. It was amazing. I don't know where that second wind came from, but I was really appreciative for it. And I loved it. So I did all I could. And then finally I relaxed. I have a class I'm taking. I am a permanent makeup artist and a esthetician. And so I have a permanent makeup class that I'm taking, like a advanced course on nano brows. So I really need to get on it. Nano brows, it's a difficult course. It's a difficult skill to learn. And I know that I need to get on it. So I thought, I have the energy. I'm going to start looking at the homework and I'm going to get in here. And so I started doing that and reading, the text part of the homework assignments. And I'm going to tell you, I felt really good. I did. I was like night and day. I felt like 2 different people before the food and after the food. And if you know, I was dead to the world. I thought, I'm probably going to pass out. I hope my husband can pick me up because I am going to need somebody to pick me up and carry me to a safe little bed. And I knocked out. Sunday morning, wake up. I had coffee in the morning, which is what I need. I need 2 to 3 cups of coffee in order to wake me up, just to fight that fatigue. That's one thing that I do deal with. And then I was kind of cleaning house all day, but also lazy. I was just laying around in between laundry loads, doing homework, cleaning. I mean, I was busy, but I just stayed in pajamas almost all day and I really enjoyed it. I needed a day like that, number one. Number two, I woke up in the morning wondering if I was going to feel any kind of like fatigue or what 35 units was going to feel like, because I have not done 35 units before. And 35 units was super powerful in appetite suppressant. But you know what's really interesting is this, and I've heard this before from a lot of people, that different unit doses do different things to you. Well, on 35 units that day, I had such strong appetite suppressant qualities that if I wanted to not eat, I could have not eaten. But I also knew I needed to eat. So I got out my food, my designated food. My burrito was about 450 calories. That was like the first tortilla I've had in terms of like a burrito tortilla in 3 months. I think I had 2 of these. So that was 30 and 30. And then the beef was, I think, 32. So that was almost 100 calories of, or grams of protein. And then I had some watermelon in a cup. And then I made chicken for today's lunch. And I had a small piece of chicken, probably about 1 chicken breast, maybe 3/4 of a chicken breast. And that fulfilled my need for protein. I went way over my amount. And I just knew that protein is never a bad thing. So I drank a lot of water. I also took magnesium, and you guys already know what happened to me in the other episode with magnesium. Go back about a video or two and you'll find out it was horrible. But here's what's weird. I took my magnesium and within about 3 hours, it worked. And I think that moving up just 5 more units made all the difference in the world. So remember, I've been doing 11 weeks at 2.5 units. And then I went up to 30 units. And then I went to 35 units. So I think this is week, sorry, let me make sure my weeks are right. So that was week 10 on the, or started week 11. So I started week 11. So this is week 12 I'm in now. So I'm not even barely at 12. So when it comes time for my move, I'm going to stay at 35 units now, probably till the very end. I'm going to just stay. I don't need to move. Let's go to my weight. When it goes to my weight, on the 29th, when I weighed myself on my last video, I was 205. And I was really excited. I was trying to stay humble about the number because I partially am deep down really excited because I haven't been under 200 in, I think I said like 30 years. So I wanted to stay calm and just keep my cool and take it as it comes, little by little. It might take a month to get down under 200, might take 2 months. Who knows, right? So 205 is where I was. That was the end of week 10. Starting week 11, I was 205. And now I'm going to tell you that every day since then until yesterday, I went from 205 to 206 to 205 to 204 to 203 to 204 to 205. My body was going through something. And I guess what I'm going to tell you is pay attention to your body. Listen to it. Just listen to what you think it's saying. Just think about maybe what you imagine it is saying to you, because it might be telling you something important. Maybe saying drink more water. It might be saying eat more of this kind of protein. It might be saying get more sleep. It might be, it just pay attention, try to listen, and you're not going to go wrong by doing that. So today is the Monday the 9th. And then today, this morning, when I got up, I was at 203. So, you know, at worst, I went from 205 to 205, 7 days to, a 7-day period. And at best, I went and moved my marker just a little bit to do 205 to 203. So 203 is where I'm at. I am super excited. I don't want to jinx anything. I can't wait to get under 200 just because of the milestone that it means. The real milestone is for sure not being pre-diabetic any longer. That right there is the milestone for me. So these are all just extra wins that I'm looking forward to as I go down in my weight. And when I get down under 200, you guys will be the first to know. But I didn't want to be later on the video. I didn't want to have you guys wondering where I was. I wanted to let you know the weight loss is still going. I have had moments where I've had a week of the same weight and even 2 weeks of the same weight. I don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. You guys are going to lose the weight. You just have to wait and see what your body responds like. I'm a fast responder, and I'm sure I'm going to have some glitches along the way. You guys could be slower than me, but still fast for your body type. There are different body types. I am so convinced of it that I just know that there are people that I feel are going to go a little slower, but something else internally might be getting fixed. With me, I might have a real simplified type of weight loss. And don't compare with others, compare notes. Like I say, compare notes and scientific little discoveries like, hey, if you have magnesium, it can help you go to the bathroom. That's really good to share no matter what speed your weight loss is on. That's really important info to share to somebody. Or make sure you have enough protein. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure that you're checking in with your doctor. Things that are going to really matter to guide them on their own journey. So don't try to compare to me. I genuinely think I know why I've lost so much weight. And when I tell people, they don't understand it from their perspective because they've never ate like I did. I was eating horrible, you guys. I don't think you understand when sometimes people hear me say what I was eating and they think I'm joking. I think they think that I'm playing or there's no way on God's green earth, Lisa, anybody could eat like that. Oh, I was like, trust me, I was working my body. My body was probably so mad at me. It was probably so angry at me for being so abusive to it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's why you got the issue you have of being overweight or at a certain, weight point. It doesn't mean that we're the same, and don't feel like, I know I've had some people say to me, it's unheard of. How did you lose 43 pounds in a period of time or blah, blah, blah. And I have to remind them we're different. I'm not racing against you and you shouldn't be racing against me. But if you see something that I'm doing that may help you, try it. But maybe you don't want to try it. Maybe I've met somebody who said to me, I don't want to eat like you. I want to eat this. I want to eat that. And you're not eating that, Lisa. And I will say to you, enjoy your food. Enjoy your diet, the diet plan you've created. Enjoy the meal plan you've made. I'm not going to judge it because you enjoy it. I don't want that for me. That being said, don't get stressed out if you hear me in another week say, oh my God, I've lost 80 pounds. Just let it be and learn what you can from me. I will try to help you in any way. What if I stop at 80? What if one day, or not 80, but you know what I mean? What if I stop somewhere and then you're just keep on going? So you were stressed for nothing. I'm just thankful that I can lose the weight. I'm thankful that a medication works for me. I don't know if you were watching any of my other videos before, but I have said this. I'm the person that medications never work on. I have tried medications over the years, and those medications have worked horribly. I've had such bad side effects. I've had moments in life that you don't even want to know about with meds. And those meds work perfect with other people. So when it comes to me, to have a medication that works really well like this for me, I am so grateful and I'm so thankful and I'm so happy. Even if it stopped tomorrow, I would thank God for all of the, weight loss that I got from it now and anything that I've learned along the way. Whatever weight loss you've had, amazing. Remember, I have friends that have worked and ran every day and worked out hard and did all the things they're supposed to do. And 1 pound a week is all that you lose. That's actually the best. So if you're losing 1 pound a week and you haven't been working out like a triathlete, then you're already ahead of the game. You know what I mean? That's really good. Remember, I was eating a lot of horrible food, you guys, wasting a lot of money on foods that weren't even real foods. So, take it for what it's worth. Other than that, my moods have been good. I've been tired, like I said, but I've learned how much coffee to drink in the morning to keep myself going. I have my clothes are loosening up on me, but I don't want to buy any new ones. I bought some scrubs that are pant bottoms and I'm wearing the big tops like a tunic. And then I wear a cover jacket over me because I work in the dental hygiene field as well. So I get spray of saliva and stuff all over me and I have to keep myself protected. And so that I can hide that. And then when I work as an esthetician and permanent makeup artist on the other days of the week in my business, then I can dress a little different as well. But I don't want to go shopping for new clothes because I don't know how I'm going to land. I don't know what I'm going to look like. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. So this is going to be my intermediate period where I don't really get anything unless it's already tight. Like stretch pants or workout clothes. Those things can kind of go down a size and you'll still be able to work out in them. I'm going to start working out more. I am doing more muscle toning now, and I am going to get on my Peloton. So you guys might see little clips on the next video that I have, just to prove that I'm doing it. You know, just 15-20 minutes, nothing like an hour right now. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I know it's still hot here in Arizona, and I am waiting for the moment when everything cools down. Other than that, I'm using the same foods, same boring foods: chicken, protein shakes, a lot of water. Watermelon is my treat. My taco place that has no shellfish in Arizona. So I can eat there safely and feel like, okay, I'm getting out into the world. Other than that, I don't have anything else to share right now. If I do and I miss out on that, I'm going to feel horrible. I am using Compound. I'm not using Zepbound right now. I think I like it a little bit better than Zepbound. For me, my journey, how I experience it, you may love Zepbound, and I believe you. Like, if you tell me, Lisa, Zepbound works better for me, I believe you. I know medications work differently with people. So as long as you're having some success, wonderful. Other than that, I am going to close up. I am now having a new shot date of Saturday evenings. And I want you guys to know that I'm actually going to start making a new video midweek. I am at the point where I want to be able to talk about certain things that are going on in my week, being on this medication and how I'm dealing with it. And I think it might be helpful for some people. So, you know, you can look for a video that comes on Saturday or Sunday, and then something that's going to happen probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And I will always try to get it done before the week gets, you know, past the middle. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you had a great Labor Day. If you have any questions, please leave it below. And this was a little bit longer of a video, so thank you for hanging in there. And anything that you need a link to, I'll try to think of all the things I can link in. I'm wearing my Figs jumpsuit still. I'm able to wear it even though it's a little baggy. I think I sent a video in, but I'll put a clip in of how baggy it is. And it was so tight before. I need to look for that picture. And other than that, I did get my hair cut by my old hairstylist, and she did an amazing job losing weight. Meant I wanted to really get a new kind of hairstyle going, and I did. I just trimmed things off and made it fresh. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you hopefully before Saturday. Thank you.